Everyone, welcome back. If you do not know, my name is Devon. Here on my channel I cover all things beauty. That includes makeup, fragrance, and designing here and there. If you think that is something you'd be interested in, then I hope you stay and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you're notified every week when I upload. My lip combo today is going to be something different. As you can see, it's a little bit more pinker than I have been going. So my lip liner for today is going to be the One Size lip liner, and this is in Pink Remix. And this is just a really nice, pretty mauve lip liner. On top of it, I have my Bath & Body Works Emily in Paris lipstick, and this one is in Bonjour Blossom, and it's just the pink lipstick that they had. Y'all know they had 3 lipsticks. I think I have 2 of them. And then over top of it, I have a lip oil, and this is the Kosas Wet Lip Oil. This one is in the shade I don't know, because this was the birthday shade from last year and the sticker came off. So yeah, I don't know what lip oil that is, but yeah, you guys, that is my lip of the day. And in today's video, we are back with part 2 of my affordable fragrances, you guys, from the house of Juliana's Perfume. So if you guys want to see the other fragrances that I recently got from them and my thoughts, then just keep watching. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with one that honestly I don't love all that much. I think I did pick this one out, but in my mind, not exactly what I thought it was going to be. This one is Caramel Blossom, so I should have known right there that it was a floral, but I was hoping that something in here would be caramel and that it would kind of give me, I don't know, something sweet. This has top notes of apple, red currant, and pear, middle notes of jasmine, orange blossom, and peach, base notes of amber, caramel, and musk. Now, the thing is, the opening for me is really bad. And I'm into apple, and red currant is a very strong, heavy note that I'm not all that impressed by. It does have jasmine here, and for me the jasmine is very loud and kind of screechy in here, so it's not my favorite type of jasmine. I honestly feel like the jasmine really takes over the fragrance. Like, you initially get some apple and red currant, but then it's like boom, a jasmine bomb. Is very strong, so very ambery and musky when it dries down. I don't get any caramel in here. So I just feel like this one to me kind of made me sad, because in my mind what I was thinking this was going to be, it actually wasn't. So it's not a horrible scent or anything like that. It's a little too floral for my liking, and had it had a little bit more sweetness in here, it would be better. But because it's just a really heavy floral, I'm not really into it. Oh, also, this is an original creation, so this is not inspired by anything. All right, so next we have Liquid Gold Dreamy Edition, and this is an inspired fragrance. This is inspired by Gentle Fluidity Gold, and then it has some extra added notes in here. So this is top notes of juniper berry, vanilla, raspberry, and mimosa, middle notes of lychee, nutmeg, exotic fruits, and coriander, and base notes of woody notes, musk, and amber. This one is still up in the air for me, okay? This one is still up in the air for me because I'm actually not a fan of Gentle Fluidity Gold at all. That was one of my very first higher end fragrances, the actual MFK Gentle Fluidity Gold, and it smelled so weird to me. And it really does smell like this. It smells almost identical, minus the dry down. I like the dry down on this a lot better, but the opening and like the whole gist of it is definitely a really nice inspired fragrance by them. If you do enjoy that scent, you will definitely enjoy this one. But something really weird about the top notes in this one for me, it always has been with the original, I would have to like really let it dry down in order for me to be like, okay, it's okay. But that's just not a fragrance I enjoy. I do not know why or what it is in there, but it's something in there that is like, it's just really weird. So this is one also, I don't really enjoy this one all that much. I really like the dry down on here. The dry down is actually very, very pretty, very soft when it dries down, but it's the opening that kind of like takes over, and it's just like not, it's just not it for me. So that's one that I could possibly wear, but I would really have to let that one dry down in order to be like, okay, I really enjoy it. The next one, this is the Village of Exotic Mangoes, and this is one I actually really enjoy. This is also inspired, and this is inspired by Greenwich Village with some added notes in here. So it's not just the original Greenwich Village, it's kind of like a play on it, which I had got a inspired fragrance from Juliana's Perfume sometime last year that was inspired by Greenwich Village, and it was so good. I think I recently used it up. That one was really nice. This has top notes of lychee, mango, cassis, mandarin orange, raspberry, middle notes of peony, blackberry, water lily, jasmine, and guava, and base notes of praline, vanilla, ambroxan, musk, and oak moss. Now, I know some of those notes are, it's a lot of notes, and I really like this one. I love this one. First of all, it's very citrusy in the opening. I love that. I love that I get the mango, mandarin orange in here. It's very sweet. I do get a little bit of this water lily somewhere in the middle. Like, it's something a little soft, a little florally in here, but I don't know. It's very pretty. I do think this is going to be really nice for spring and summer. This is one that lasted a really long time on my skin when I was kind of playing with it. So I really did enjoy this one. And then I love that I really get like a really sweetness in the dry down on here. I love the vanilla in here. I get that praline, and I get a little bit of that musk. So the dry down is actually really pretty, but it's definitely a burst of a fruity cocktail with a really sweet dry down. So this one is actually really pretty, and I cannot wait to start playing with this. Another one that is inspired by Greenwich Village and had some added extra notes in here is the Village of Rich Delicacies, and this one is so good, y'all. This might be my favorite out of this batch of fragrances. I think this one is my favorite between this one and the last one. This one has top notes of lychee as well, cassis, mandarin orange, and white chocolate, middle notes of peony, water lily, lemon, milk chocolate truffle, you guys, jasmine, and grape essence, base notes of praline, vanilla, ambroxan, musk, oak moss, and sweet almond. To me, this doesn't really give the Greenwich Village vibes because I get so much of that milk chocolatiness in here. There's a lot of chocolate in here, which I really enjoy for some reason. I don't know. It's really good. It doesn't smell anything quite like this one, even though they're both like inspired by Greenwich Village. I feel like this one kind of stands on its own, and it's because of the chocolateness that I get in here. I get the milk chocolate, I get the white chocolate. It's almost like a sweet chocolatey candy bar of some sort, but it's very different. Now the dry down, you do get some of the basic dry down like you do in the initial one that I just talked about, but this one I still really get the chocolate note in here, so I feel like that's what kind of makes it just a little bit different, a little bit sweeter. My daughter, she tried this on her hand and she was like, oh mommy, this one smells so good. It does. This one smells so good. I thoroughly enjoy this scent so much, but I don't know if this is going to be one I'll be wearing right now. I feel like, to me, because of that chocolate note in here, this is one I will more use towards the fall, cooler weather fragrance, at least in my opinion. Could you probably wear this in the springtime? You probably could, but it might be a little too heavy and thick for some people. So this is definitely one I would wear more towards the fall. Another fragrance. This is Soulful Dawn, and this is an original creation. This has top notes of pear, lychee, bergamot, and nutmeg, middle notes of magnolia and passion fruit, and base notes of tonka bean, amber, and vetiver. This one, I don't really remember what this one smelled like. Let me smell. This one is a really light fragrance. It smells very airy and light. I do get some of the fruit notes in here, but they're just very light. It's not heavy, it's not thick, it's not overpowering. I think this is one you definitely could be wearing probably all seasons. You can probably get away with this in all seasons because it's just very sweet and it's very calm and it's not doing too much. It's not heavy. It's no really sharp notes in here, like the lychee isn't sharp in here or anything like that. This is really, really pretty. Yeah, like I really like this. I don't remember even paying attention to this one. Yeah, this is really, really pretty as well. So I'm super excited to be playing with this one. This is one I can see myself playing with in the next couple of weeks to months. Spring, summer, I think this would be really pretty for those times of the year. And then the very last fragrance we're going to be talking about is Velvet Mirage, and this is supposed to be an original creation as well. This has top notes of saffron, cotton flower, and almond, middle notes of ambergris, jasmine, and cashmere, base notes of white musk and ambroxan. Now, even though this is supposed to be an original creation, this very much gives me a feel like baccarat. Okay, it gives me a feel like before the Aura X Straight version, that is supposed to be like a dupe for baccarat with some added notes. This one to me is not exact, but it does have that same type of DNA in here, and I think it's like the saffron and the ambroxan in here that kind of gives me those notes, but it's a little bit softer. This is not my favorite DNA, but it's not horrible by any means. Like, it is very, very pretty. I think if you are going for something very understated, a really nice soft, if you work inside like an office, or if you're a teacher, or if you're going to like a meeting, even if you're going to like an appointment, like say you're going to a doctor's appointment or something like that, I think this is a really pretty fragrance that is very light and carefree, and it's not doing too much. It's not overpowering. It won't give anybody a headache or anything like that. I think this is really pretty. I wear this one more than the Aura X Straight version. I would wear this one more because it's really, really soft, and also I think this is a nice unisex fragrance. Like, I think a woman or a man can get away with this fragrance, and it's not a lot of these that I think a man can get away with, but this is definitely one of them. I mean, you wear what you want, but yeah, this is definitely one of them that is very unisex. So yeah, you guys, that is it. That's all for my part 2 of all the fragrances I got from Juliana's Perfume. Don't forget, you guys, these fragrances are super affordable. I think they're like $39.99, and they all are 1.35 ounce fluid ounce bottles, so that's not a bad price at all. Very, very affordable for what you get, and a lot of these are really long lasting fragrances. So yeah, you guys, that is it. I'm curious to know, have any of you guys picked up any new fragrances from Juliana's Perfume, or have you even heard about them? So yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.